Just because a girl wears a short skirt or wants to get as drunk as she wants, that does not give you a right to take advantage of it. That's not consent. It's important that we talk about this.
Dubbed Eminem meets the Sex Pistols, pretty much every lyric that spitfires out of 19-year-old Dominic Harrison's mouth is going to rile you up. He goes by the name Youngblood, and he's bringing back bratty British punk in a big way.
Tom.
Yo,
Hi,
hey
man.
man, how
Great
are you,
to
bro?
meet you.
All right?
How are you?
Yeah, good man.
Slamming sexual assault and calling out blokes that don't respect women's boundaries is just one of many ballsy moves Youngblood is making on stages around the world right now.
I'm Youngblood and this is a song about Northern England. Too many blokes are getting heavy.
I don't want to remain quiet in the corner because we are brought up in this society where this lad mentality is so vastly accepted. I wrote this song because I wanted boys to watch the video and listen to the song and go, oh my God, I've done that.
At 19, you're writing about rape. That's heavy. Is that because you see that play out amongst your circle of friends?
100%. In the north, you kind of go out really young. Like, I had a fake ID at 14, and I would see drunk girls stumble out of nightclubs with boys that just weren't half as drunk as them. It didn't resonate how wrong it was to me until I grew up, because no one wants to admit that they are a catalyst in something that's wrong. There's a lot of fear to talk about something that's very close to the bone. It's always that, it's one spark that ignites a fire. And I wanted to do it because women right now have been victimized for so long that enough was enough.
Mate, I tell you what, I can't fucking believe I'm playing the Viper Room. That is mental.
There is a lot of like protest and kind of anger in what you write.
100%.
Where does that fire in you come from?
It was Brexit that was a big catalyst for me.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the first time I could say what I thought, and my friends could. The fire started there. It's like a simmering pan in it. It's like a big fucking pan that's built up.
So how did you vote?
Oh, of course, I want to stay in Europe.
Why?
Revolution isn't necessarily about dividing people.
Yeah.
It's about uniting people with the same ideologies to fight for a better place, in a better world. And the result came out that the older generation robbed us of that. And it was my future. And that was it. I just kind of, the pan lid flew off.
Back your romance.
People underestimate young people a lot. We are such a clever generation, and we're not just going to remain silent in the corner. We see it. We know this place we want to be a part of. A liberal future that we can grab, but it's been held back by a generation that aren't quite ready for the world to go to that place.
What does that future look like?
We're stuck in old ideologies. I want to live in a place where there's no oppression if I want to marry a bloke.
Do you want to marry a bloke?
Hey man, if the right opportunity comes along, you never know. Do you know what I mean? If I want to abort the kid in my belly because it's going to ruin my future, people don't look down on me like I'm a piece of dirt. Or in my country, we can spend so much money on more weaponry, and I'm 19 and I can't go to university for free. Or in America, they can put so much money into destruction, but someone can't get an operation because they can't afford it. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Do you want to be someone who young people look up to and say, you know, he's our leader?
I think so, yeah. I don't want to be afraid to say that. You know what I mean? I think change is coming.
So why not go into politics instead of music? Isn't that where the power is?
Because music's a lot more fun.
Do you think music can change the world though?
Yeah. It's instantaneous. And it can trick you as well. Like, I want people to be like, oh man, this song's sick, and I have no clue what it's about. And then I listen to it 5 times and I go, oh my God, that's what it's about. And it's so implemented in your brain because it forces you to think about it, you know?
I guess some people might say that, you know, this guy's like 19, like what does he know about the world?
And that's exactly why I do it, because I'm just writing about what I'm seeing. I don't have all the answers. Everyone is entitled to their opinion.
This huge construction project could also change the character of areas.
You really are passionate about gentrification. Do you really think that's ever going to stop?
When you take a place that's got originality and soul, to see the people that have been there for 40 years and the generations that are growing up there, to see that turn into 25 coffee shops and 4 Gucci shops.
But come on, like in all honesty, at 19, don't you just love going to like your favorite hipster cafe, getting good coffee and like avocado on toast?
Yeah, man, of course I do, but I was singing my songs about a place that I saw was been threatened and meant something to me. That's why I rose up and spoke about it, because I didn't agree with it.
I guess part of what comes with being so engaged with the world like you are and having something to say and like saying it your way, there's struggle that comes with that, right?
Yeah, there's just so much going on in my mind and there's a lot of pressure, and I want to succeed every night because of other people, buying tickets and stuff like that. I get to go on stage and do what I love doing, but it gets quite lonely as well.
I see pictures in my head.
As an artist at 19, there's just so much anxiety because you see other artists doing things and then you see your friends back home and you're missing that. It's just a juxtaposition of emotion because you go on stage, it's the happiest place in the world, and then you come off and your best mate calls you and you forgot his birthday and he's resenting you.
How do you deal with that?
A lot of the time it's crying down the phone to my manager, it's calling my mum, DMing on Instagram. A lot of people DM me. Like, I always put on my social media that if I'm feeling anxious, because you can find outlet in people. Anyone on this planet can say something to you that can change your perspective on life. And you might not have ever even met them.
So ultimately, Dom, what's the message you want to get out there with your music?
Say what you think, no matter what. That's the most important thing. If you don't speak out, someone's going to speak out for you. And if people don't accept you for who you are, then they're just simply not meant to be in your life. And for me, that's what's always been important in my life. I want you to hear what I've got to say.
Youngblood, I have very much enjoyed hearing
I
what
had
you've
so
got to
much
say.
fun.
Thanks so much.
Thank you
dude.
so much.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you
luck
so
with the
much.
tour.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That was so sick.
You cut there.
Yeah. I'll do it. 1, 2, 3.
Psychotic kids, they don't know